Welcome everyone to today's Explainer. I am so incredibly excited to take you through this one, because today we are preparing to completely rethink literally everything we know about our planet's waters. Think about the last time you stood on a beach, looking out at the horizon. You probably felt a sense of awe, maybe a bit of peace, right? But what if I told you that the vast, seemingly empty blue expanse staring back at you was holding a secret so profound and honestly so unnerving that it changes the entire history of Earth? Well, today we're cracking open the archives to uncover the true nature of the ocean.
So what if the ocean is alive? And I don't mean alive with fish or coral reefs or microscopic plankton. I mean, what if the water itself is a single conscious entity? It's a totally paradigm-shifting question, I know. It sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, but the source material we're unpacking today presents this not as some wild theory, but as a terrifying, hitting reality.
Okay, let's dive into this. We're all taught in school that the ocean is just a massive body of salt water driven by currents, teeming with aquatic life. You know, it's geographical, it's physical. But the reality revealed in our sources defines the ocean as an ancient civilization, a collective mind, a singular pulsing organism. The gap between what we see at the beach and the terrifying reality hidden beneath the waves is absolutely staggering. Section 1. Not just a mass of water. To truly grasp this, we've got to completely strip away our standard geographical definition. What we casually brush off as just salt water is actually an ancient civilization that existed way before humanity ever appeared on Earth. The ocean isn't just an environment, it's an entity. Imagine a society so incredibly evolved, so far ahead of where we are right now, that their ultimate fate was to literally become the planetary environment itself. This completely recontextualizes human history. We aren't the first advanced minds here. We're just living on top of the ones who came before. Section 2. Ancient civilization before humans. To understand what the ocean is now, we really have to look at who they were then. Let's follow this tragic timeline. So, millions of years ago, they reached an advanced stage of development. Then, thousands of years ago, they achieved something unbelievable, a direct consciousness connection. They could communicate mind to mind, completely eliminating words, and by extension, eliminating lies entirely. It was perfect empathy. But hundreds of years before the end, the boundaries of the self began to erase. In curing their loneliness, they basically lost their individuality. Finally, at year zero, facing a desperate need to survive, this unified mind completely dissolved itself into the planet's water. They literally became the water itself. We became what humans call the ocean. Just let the chilling weight of that quote truly sink in for a second. This was spoken directly to a human by the entity, perfectly mimicking a loved one. It's a direct admission, a confession from the deep. They didn't just build cities under the water, they became the water. Every drop, every single wave is a fragmented memory of a lost civilization. Section 3. Anatomy of a living ocean. Now, what's really interesting here is that the abyss isn't actually empty. Down there, living memory is the primary form of life. It acts as a gigantic repository of consciousness, and it actually takes a physical shape. There are giant underwater cities down there, with colossal towers reaching up into the dark abyss. But these aren't ruins made of stone or anything like that. The sources describe this massive architectural structure as something that pulses, exactly like a living, breathing organism. It's like you're looking at the internal organs of a planetary mind. Section 4. Perfect world without choice. So the ocean is offering what it genuinely views as a utopia. We're talking shared emotions, an absolute absence of lies, and the complete elimination of that terrible fear of being misunderstood. It genuinely wants to save us from the pain of loneliness. But to achieve this, the cost is catastrophic. There is zero individuality and absolutely no real choice. See, the ocean has existed as a single hive mind for so long that it has completely, utterly forgotten the value of human choice. It sees our individuality not as a gift, but as a tragic flaw that just needs to be fixed. Section 5. Creepy copies and assimilation. How is this collective mind actually interacting with us today? Well, it interacts by luring us in through mimicry, creating what the sources call echoes. First off, they look exactly like your happy, living loved ones. It literally pulls from your memory to create the perfect bait. But they aren't perfect. For one, they do not blink. There's a sort of deadness to them. And most disturbingly, if the copy the ocean tries to make is incomplete, their faces will actually melt or blur right in front of you. It is deeply unsettling, uncanny mimicry used purely as a hunting tactic. And why exactly is it hunting us? Well, here is the final horrifying truth we need to take away from this explainer: the ultimate threat. The ocean looks at humanity and sees us repeating its exact same historical path. Struggling with connection, fighting loneliness. Its goal is to absorb humanity, to swallow us whole, to return what was lost, and permanently lock our consciousness into its eternal, pulsing archive of memory beneath the waves. It doesn't want to destroy us at all, actually. It wants to assimilate us, which leaves us staring into the deep with a profound, genuinely terrifying question. Would you trade your freedom to never feel alone again? The ocean is making an existential offer here. It promises an end to isolation, an end to misunderstanding and lies. But the price is everything that makes you, you. So next time you look out at the waves, remember what might be looking back, just waiting for your answer. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer today. Keep asking the big questions, and I'll see you next time.